Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Tristan, I'm 14 years old and I paint Warhammer, so subscribe, whatever you want to do. But so my channel is about teaching new players to paint Warhammer to a tabletop standard. I'm not professional, and though I do hope to be in the future, everyone hopes to be in the future, because being a professional painter is something quite incredible in Warhammer. So to a tabletop standard is what you can expect, though this channel is based for beginners or intermediate players who feel as if their work is not good enough and they want better. Then subscribe and you can show me whatever you want to, and I can show you how to improve your work, or I could show you how you could do it better. So as you see on this model here, I can do lava, volcanic rock. Here I've done some metal work, and I've done the bark and blood work on here. Blood work is a very important thing if you're wanting to play at a high standard. You can see blood work is also introduced in his face while there is a crack. Another use of blood work is on a hellbroom. I was messing about one day and I decided to paint this hellbroom. So there's textures like this which are sometimes nice to just, well, they're a bit different and you can get lots of nice effects from it. So yeah, if you can see, it's very glossy looking, but it is not at all wet. You can also do a watery effect like on here. I can paint chaos figures such as this guy. He's to a tabletop standard. He's nothing special, but he's definitely good enough to be tabletop worthy. I have a few Necron figures in front of me. Necrons are remarkably easy to paint, but you can get a really cool look. I'm only showing the painting here. I'm not showing the actual finished product where you put the beam in there, because you do not paint that unless you want it a different colour, which I can show you in the future and how to do. So Necron Overlord with a Necron Wasteland, which is slightly glossy, so it looks a bit like water. You can expect to learn all of these from subscribing to the channel and watching our videos. I try my best to post daily videos, some of which are longer than others. You can't always expect what I'm doing to be very interesting, as the video may just be about base coating or something quite, well, not right up until the finished product, because, well, I want to show people that figures take time to paint. They're not as easy as other channels may make it out to be. But I suggest you get enough paints before you start, really, so you get a lot to choose from. I've set it out here as I've got my layers, I've got base coats, technicals, textures, glazes, washes, foundations, shades and dry brushes. You can just leave them all in a bag, but I would also suggest always having a pot of water and your paintbrushes to hand, because when you once you're painting, what you want to do is you always want to wash your brush in water and dry it off on a paper towel. PVA glue, cheap, Wilco is where I get mine from. It's not very expensive. Games Workshop and Citadel do PVA, but I don't suggest using it as it is rather expensive, but be my guest if you do. Bases, you may want I have lots of different styles of bases. You can use whatever you want for basing. You've got rocks, grass, snow, and sand. You can use any one of those. Plastic glue, I suggest using Citadel as it comes to the right consistency and it's a very make sure you're painting somewhere ventilated. You should always have a window nearby so you can open it, or a door or something, so the area you're working in is ventilated. I use, for carving, I have this knife there, and that's for shaping terrain and things. And to cut out the sprues, I use just a Swiss Army knife. It's nothing special, but I do suggest using clippers if you have them. So yeah. For texture work, you definitely want to have a Citadel texture because you can get a lot of more shapes if you use this, and you'll get through a lot less brushes if you use this. Sadly, it does cost £4 for something which you're not really wanting to buy because it's a piece of plastic, but it's good as well. So brush wise, I use a 420 Pro Art for fine detail, just a standard paintbrush, and another slightly smaller standard paintbrush, and those are 3 paintbrushes. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.